Hi everyone, it's great to see you. It's always a good idea to look at things from different perspectives, and today we're looking at the garden from a slightly different viewpoint. We have a flat roof for half of our house, so I am able to climb up here to clean it off of leaves and branches as need be. And while I'm up here, I love to look down and see how the garden is coming along. It gives me a great idea for cohesiveness and just makes me feel so good to see all those beautiful flowers. So today I'm sharing with you not our drone footage, but our rooftop footage of what's going on in the garden. I just love how the yard looks when I am up on the flat roof. I really get a different perspective, and I wanted to share that with you. So here we are above the deck. And a couple things I want to point out. So if you're looking at the deck railing planters, I had changed out the African daisies that were in the center and put in some star pentas. And I feel like that really filled in the planters nicely. Even though you can't see a ton of blossoms, there are some there, and you don't see any bare dirt. You just see the leaves. The petunias have come back beautifully after being nibbled so much and just really are spilling over. What a big splash of color they have provided. I did not cut back the petunias this year, and I'm glad I didn't. They're doing really, really well. And then take a look at the Love a Lot panicle hydrangea. Oh my goodness, I am loving how pink this looks, and the green chartreuse leaves. Like, this is just fabulous. The dot of red that you see at the top right, that's my hummingbird feeder, and I am seeing the hummingbirds go to the petunias too. So they take a sip at the hummingbird feeder. I have another one on the other side of the yard back there, and they come back to the petunias. It is just like a feast for the hummingbirds, and it's so much fun to watch. And let's talk about the daylilies that go around the deck. So I had cut those back really, really short, and you can see that they have thrown out lots of new foliage. It looks nice and healthy and green, so much better than having the straggly, dead foliage that happens just normally after daylilies bloom. I feel like this has kept it under control. It's not detracting from all the beautiful things that are going on. And I feel like that just green, lush feeling is carried through. Let's swing around a little bit. So this is like the whole backyard here, and I think it gives a real good sense of the arc that I've created in the back. So over to the top left, that's the new part that I added to the garden here, where we divided some of the hostas, and then you get that curve that goes around the top to the rock wall, looking really pretty, and then it curves back again. And I like having the grass in the center here. And you can see the part that's being pointed to here, that's the new part, that curve. And this is really working out nicely. It really looks like it was meant to be there, that I had planned this the whole time. Unfortunately, the rabbits are really eating the little pieces of the hostas that I transplanted. If they're not under a cloche, they're pretty much just little stems. Now let's go back to the deck area here. I'm noticing that the plants that are sort of against the house here, they're at the bottom of your screen. There's not a lot blooming right now, so those are some geraniums. Those are the cascading hydrangeas that I got new this year, but didn't bloom this year. So they have good looking foliage. They seem disease resistant, no powder mildew, no cercospora, but not a lot of flowers there. So I'm wondering how I can build up the flower part, whether it's just putting more petunias in those pots. I'm not quite sure, but this gives me a good sense of how I might want to balance things out more next year as I'm planning for that. So I might be moving some of the planters around. The planters that are on the deck themselves, that have, they're the bag and the pot planters, I really like how those look. So at the top of the screen next to that Love a Lot panicle hydrangea, you can see how beautiful. We have some cascading purple petunias, and that brings a lot of color too. I think I'd like to sort of have that carry through closer to the house also. And you know, you can never have enough pots. So I might have to get a couple more of the large 22-inch pots that I do those bag in the pots. You can also tell over at the left, I have a little white folding gate. It's like a little pet gate, and it just stands up there. It was to deter the groundhog and the rabbits from climbing up on the deck and eating everything. And actually, it's worked really well considering that they could just push it aside or maybe sneak in between. It seems to be enough of a deterrent, which is nice. Dan and I were talking, do we want maybe a more permanent gate that sort of swings open and closed there to keep them off? I'm not quite sure, but really not having the wide open staircase that just beckons, oh, all sorts of good things to eat up here. They would come up. I was seeing the rabbits and the groundhogs up on the deck otherwise. And then just for fun, let's take a look over at the side garden from this aerial view. The flat roof does extend over this side too. We can't see the front, but we can see the side and the back. And so here's the pathway. I love to see how that bright hydrangea with the chartreuse leaves just really, really shows. That's golden penny. Love that. The lemon coral sedum that lines the pathway. This is when you realize how much it has grown over the year. Things are, you know, looking towards the end of the season. I see down on the left some of vanilla strawberry is in bloom, which is really good. And I'm noticing that against the fence, you can see where I have my new climbing, oh, what are they? Jasmine again. And the jasmine is still alive, doing well, looking really pretty. And then let's just swing down the other end of the path here. So the Lucy Althea Rose of Sharon is in bloom. At the top middle, I can see that the rhythmic blue hydrangea has thrown up another purple blossom there, looking really pretty. So I feel like although there's not as much color here, we're still seeing a lot of good foliage, and it gives me an idea that, you know, late in the season, maybe adding some more color in the side will be a next step for me. So you are not going to be seeing any drone pictures from me, but off the roof, yes, I will share those with you. It's kind of fun. I really enjoyed sharing the garden with you from the bird's eye point of view today. When you're out in your yard, take a look around, see how things look from different angles. All around a planter. Maybe you sit down and you look up at your hanging planter, or maybe you have a second-story window where you can look out and see how things look from up above. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.